Nice watch streak, Brandino. I feel like it's been a minute since that's happened, so can't be too upset. I haven't updated my RNG tracking spreadsheet in a while. Yeah, I got second try Speedy. Yup. Indeed. The run was still, not at that point. Speedy Spin is plus 25, so even if I didn't have a dink, it would very likely reset. I think the only time I've seriously continued a second try Speedy Spin was I got a 3725 chapter 1, and I was playing really well. I think it was best pace at the time. I think I've gotten a lower 25 since then. But I continued that run for a while, I think. Because I felt like it. It's not impossible that I could PB with second try Speedy Spin if I had a beginning like that. But it would make it much, much, much harder, and many more things would have to go right. Like, I could be ahead by chapter 4, but 140, 141 is just terrible for me. I need to be like 141 at 15 or better. Like, around that zone is a good run for me. I think my last one was like 141 16 pace or something, and I called it mid because it kind of was. Because like my best chapter 4, what is it, 01, 02, OXs would be pretty good runs. Yeah, I'm loving it. It makes me very happy. Long may it continue. This is so late for me to be starting a run. I saw Parsi, the Mario 64 runner, got Cooper skip. He's been doing some of the paid glitches. And he did Cooper skip, and it took him like 6 hours. That was super cool. It's definitely something I want to like learn and do one day, just to have done it. But I never bother. Especially because I know what it would do to my A button, and I don't have like a second controller built. Yeah, it's a crazy blind out of bounds LZS. In the bridge room on the way to chapter 1, where the paratroopa is, you start LZSing in that loading zone, and there's no like wall there to stop you from like going around it in front. So you like LZS from one side of that wall to the other. You like wrap around in the corner of the loading zone, and then you do like another 2 jumps or so to the right, and then you fall off the ledge, and then you have to keep the LZS going from there for several more LZS jumps, and then you can get to the other loading zone. It is, yeah. It's RTA doable, viable. Some people have done it in runs. World record on WBC has it, yeah, for no ace, which is the fastest no ace time on the leaderboards. Even though it's not like the N64 tab is shown by default, but the WBC record is a minute faster than that, even though WBC is slower. And I don't know if Rain did it in his PB, but I don't know if he did it in his PB or not. But I think Rain is second on WBC. And I know that he has done it in runs. Yeah, there is, unfortunately. Oh. I don't think any of today's gamers on N64 would really want to do it in runs. Yeah, it saves like 2 minutes or something. Maybe, I think it's closer to 2.5 to skip Cooper. You also, well, yes, that's the only room that you need Cooper, because you can do Flood Room in Chapter 8 without Cooper. It's just a bit, it's quite a bit harder, I think. Because you need to hold like very, very, very slight angles when you fall out of bounds in that room without Cooper to get the respawns that you want. And before Seed Dupe, if you were to do Cooper Skip, you would also need to do Cooperless Letter. In Chapter 2, because you would need Paracarry. I think. Yeah, you need Paracarry because you would do Chapter 5, and you need to use him to get past the wall that the Spiny Tromp destroys. Bro, what is this movement? Okay, that was not good. Okay, it's fine. And that trick is really hard. That's like, I think it's angled perfect, if I'm not mistaken. Cooperless Letter. And allegedly it's way easier to do that on WBC. At least I believe Rain found it easier to do so. You only need Cooper for that room to get Bombette. If you could skip Bombette too, then it'd make a lot more sense. You just wouldn't even need to go there. But you need Bombette to escape the jail in Chapter 8 and blow up the wall for Blue House skip. Oh, my splits have been way down there the whole time. Lol. That room's been weird. Oh, dude, come on. Still a 49, that's good. Okay, my Z mashing when I need to mash Z has not been good. Maybe I need to hold my controller up a little bit when I need to do that. I try not to mash Z in many places. I try to time the input for frame 1. Yeah, I'm mashing A. Oh, that's hype. I wonder if he was inspired by Parsi, perhaps. It's trying to... it's not even bad. Is Ryoma on? Ryoma is on. Oh. Is this new? 22 minutes ago, yeah. Yeah, I tried to translate the tweet and I believe it translates to, like, he said that it was harder than bomb carpetless. Which is crazy. Oh, okay, that's fine. I wonder if he still thinks that after having gotten it, because I think he said that before he got it. Dude, Parsi is just a giga super cracked gamer. I think he has a lot of stage RTA records in Mario, and he's done a bunch of the crazy hard strats. Oh, Ryoma has pace placement. Ooh, it's catching on. Except it says 20th of 15. Why does it say that? You phase walked recently? Let's go. That was close. That is bad. That's really, really bad. Stop talking, man. There's no point. No point in obsessing over mistakes. Random taught me how to phase walk at GDQ, except I didn't get it at GDQ, but I got close a lot. And then like the week after, sometime during the week after, I played DK64 for a bit on the practice run, like when I got home, just to try to finish the job and get a phase walk. And I think I got it twice, and then I've never played DK since then. But it would be really fun to learn some variant of any percent in that game one day, because I love that game. Just like Pape, it's one of them that I grew up with and I've got the nostalgia for it. So I actually care about the speedrun. Yeah, phase walks are like, you gotta treat it like LZS where you just gotta do it every day. Sometimes I'm like that with the tricks in Pape, like I guess LZS, I just do an LZS to prove I still can do it. And that I could go back to any percent when the time is right. Which is probably, whenever I get 338, I think I'll do the any percent side quest for a little bit and get 139. And then come back to finish the job here. Because my PB is so old in no ace, and it wasn't even a no ace attempt. It was a glitchless attempt that had bad castle movement, and I'm like, okay, I'll do junior skip. And I think I got it like third try and just continued. Dude. What's wrong with me? Okay, shake out the hands. Again. Focus, 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 man. I can do better. One of those for sure. It's cool that there's like 2 completely different grips for it. There's probably more than 2, but I know of 2. And that some people just play the whole game like that. That's crazy to me. Dude. This is so horrendous. Like, it's gonna be a 2201, but like, brother man, please. Play better. Used all the sauce on the earlier split, apparently. Yeah, 2201 point low. Keep hammering left really early there. That's why you don't hold A for the first one. I see now. I haven't timed this, but I feel like this full jumping is perfectly fine for the coin blocks. It seems to be that way, at least on the last hit. I hesitated. Because I didn't think I was gonna be able to interact with the door. $46, bro. It's fine. What? Crazy. And that didn't cancel. Too early. I try to time it when the star on screen fades. I think 11 coins is right. Yeah, it is. Okay, I'll continue. If I don't get a dink, maybe. We'll see how bad it is. Only lost 3 coins. I was getting ready to reset, but I was like, I'm not gonna start another one. Yeah, I've seen you doing this thing, like, what is it that you do? You go on the top of the bridge and then you jump down. You like wait for him to notice you and you jump down. Is that how that works? I know I messed with it before. I don't know if I was doing it right or not, but I was trying to do that movement. And I still got hit anyway, like in practice, so I just gave it up. And like in that position, he was already quite low. I don't know if I had done it, if it would have saved me. Because if I were to have gotten his attention by going up high, the inputs are not right, man. He would have just came across the whole face of the bridge and I probably wouldn't have dodged him. It's hard to say without being able to replicate it, but I don't know. Maybe I'll look into it again. Maybe I'm a better player now. Or maybe I like know what I'm doing. Jumping down left. I'll have to experiment with it. But there was a phase when I was getting hit by that guy a lot, but that was quite a while ago. I think that's the first time I've encountered him in a good bit. But that really, really sucks. And the split's already not that good. The other guy noticed me too. Oh. That's really slow. Oh, it didn't matter. Good one.